Hello, Oakville. I'm Andrew Rudd.
And I'm Chase Skaggs, and here's what's going on around OHS. For the first time in nearly a year, OHS is back to fully in-person learning. Students are attending school 4 days a week instead of the previous blended model. Superintendent Dr. Chris Gaines explains his decision.
I think the high schools will do okay. So far, things have been doing good at middle school, so it's going to be a similar schedule. And what we talked about with the board in December and what we talked about with them again last week was our goal is to get everybody back 5 days a week. When that's going to happen, we're not sure. Hopefully before the school year's out.
FCCLA's recent 5K virtual walk-run raised $315 for Chad's Coalition for Mental Health. FCCLA students Eve Tolarski and Aman Luker will present a check to Chad's Coalition next week. Congratulations to our National Merit finalists, Aurora Baker, Andy Curran, and Katie Seitel. All received this recognition recently. Katie also learned this week that she has been named to the Missouri Scholars 100. 15 OHS choir students have been selected to the St. Louis All-Suburban Choir. These students will submit their virtual auditions for All-State Choir next week. The Emerson Young Artist Showcase has accepted work from 12 OHS students. Here are some of the entries that were accepted. Congratulations to Social Studies teacher, Mr. John Reese. Mr. Reese has been named the school's Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations to FBLA and DECA students. 15 OHS students qualified for the state at the recent FBLA district competition. 6 OHS students won trophies at the recent DECA district competition. Both competitions were held virtually. Speaking of FBLA, the group continues to have success. Jake Scrons caught up recently with the sponsor of FBLA, Mr. Aaron Carroll.
So obviously, this COVID made it harder to recruit. It made it harder to stay in touch. It really forced Ms. Darby and I to be more creative with things. But I think it actually was good in the aspect that it forced some of our leadership team, forced some of our officers to have to start thinking creatively, to think outside the box. And I think it really worked on giving them some new skills and perspective and a newfound appreciation for our club.
Although FBLA and DECA were forced with many struggles, they were able to conduct a successful raffle.
So we just conducted our big fundraiser. So one of our members, Leah Martin, decided she wanted to start a raffle this year. She thought that would be a great idea. We raised over $800 through the raffle by selling raffle tickets. The support from the community, the support from the staff members, students really meant a lot. A lot of students took some ownership and made that really special.
Returning member Jack Pope has a new perspective for FBLA and DECA.
It was not too difficult. I think it was a little easier than last year because I wasn't on the spot in person. It was just over camera, so the nerves were not as bad.
I mean, students have been incredibly resilient throughout this process. A lot of communication, a lot of email, a lot of trust put into them, but our students, they continue, wherever you set the bar, they continue to meet the bar.
With Abby Rudd behind the camera, I'm Jake Scrons for Around OHS.
FBLA students will compete in the state competition later this month.
Speaking of competition, it's time to talk sports.
Hi Oakville, I'm Jay Kessler, and here's your winter sports roundup.
First off, we have boys wrestling. They finished off their season with a 10-5 record, with freshman Ethan Venable qualifying for state.
Well, he's the first freshman to qualify for us, OHS, since 2005. So there's been a lot of great freshmen to come along before him. And I mean, it says a lot for what he's been able to do this year. It's just a big thing, and it's a great sign for the future, too.
Good luck to Ethan Venable, and now moving on to basketball. Boys basketball ended their season with an 11-12 record, but their fun has not ended yet. On March 2nd, the boys won their district championship, the first in 11 years. Congratulations to the boys basketball team. Sadly, on the other hand, the girls basketball team lost their district championship to Koryezu. They fought hard, and it was a battle until the end. Their season ended with a record of 10-12. With Michael Baer behind the camera, I'm Jay Kessler for Around OHS.
We told you on a recent show that Meg Heveroh won 2 medals at last month's girls' state swim meet. We had a chance to catch up with this record-setting swimmer.
So I've been swimming since I was 5 or 6 years old, and I started out on Lake of the Woods swim team for summer team, and I started swimming on my club team fast when I was 7.
Meg Heveroh is an incredible swimmer here at Oakville High School. Recently, she competed at state.
State was at the end of February, and I swam the 500 freestyle and the 50 free. I got 2nd place in the 500 freestyle and 7th place in the 50 free. Of my 4 years swimming on Oakville, I think I've broken 7 records, and then I've broken 1 relay record back when I was a freshman.
After a very successful experience here at Oakville, Meg plans to continue her swimming career in college.
I'm going to Truman State University for college, and I'm going to be swimming there with one of my best friends. And I'm really excited to just leave Oakville and try something new.
With Grace Bear behind the camera, I'm Mackenzie Deutschman for Around OHS.
Good luck to Meg as she takes her swimming talents to Truman State.
Hey Chase, you know who else is pretty talented?
Who?
The Winter Guard. Let's take a closer look.
Despite this year's challenges, Oakville's Winter Guard is still practicing and performing this year's show, Afloat.
It focuses on the idea of the bubbly feeling you get inside, the happiness that you get when you're surrounded by the people that you love, doing the things that you love. And I really wanted it to be a tribute to the seniors who have put 4 years into this year's program and have been able to build the culture and the family that we have had here.
This year that's been normal relatively for me. With not being able to have band or choir concerts, this is pretty much the only thing that we get to do that's almost as normal.
With strong leadership from coaches and senior color guard members, their team has been led to success.
It's been really important for us to be able to finish the season out and just to treat every second like it's our last, because last year, I didn't know that halfway through my junior year I would be done with marching band. I didn't know that going to large ensemble for choir last year would be my last concert. So I think it's important that we all just cherish every experience that we get with this program, because for a lot of us it's going to be our last since we're leaving soon.
With Andrew Blanchette, this is Emily Johnson for Around OHS.
The Winter Guard received an excellent rating at a recent competition.
Well, that wraps up today's show.
Thanks for watching, and have a great day, Oakville. Meg Heveroh won 2 medals at last month's girls' state swim meet. We had a chance to visit this record-setting swim. 2 medals at last month's state
Competition?
State swim meet.
State swim meet.
Girls' state swim meet. Oh, now I forgot the next part because I was focusing so much. We had a chance to catch up with this record-setting swimmer.
Nice.
Thank God.
Nice.